By the time we invaded Earth, our reconnaissance troops were already gone. No signal, no messages, nothing. It was as if they had simply vanished. We tried tirelessly to find any trace of them, but to no avail. They were among our most accomplished researchers and field troopers, dispatched not long after we discovered this small planet nestled in the habitable zone of the Sol star. Their mission began in an area lush with vegetation, where they started scanning for signs of life before moving on to their next planned location. Before contact was lost, the mission commander sent one final report. They had found life, but it was unlike anything we'd anticipated. The specimen they observed was gargantuan, comparable in size and ferocity to the Vorbloks of Cthulhu, the largest living creatures we'd ever encountered. Real fear set in only when the last holographic transmission arrived. It showed one of our researchers being swallowed whole by the creature without hesitation. The monster was indeed colossal, a grotesque beast with 4 legs, a long tail bristling with spikes that ran from the top of its head down its spine. When the transmission cut off abruptly, the council decided vengeance was necessary. Revenge would be exacted upon this hostile species, and so we prepared to invade the planet, not knowing that this decision would prove calamitous. Our fleet descended into Earth's atmosphere in parsecs, deploying over 100 ships across various locations on the surface. The first 2 vessels were sent to the site of the last message, each fully armed and ready for combat. Soon, the data began streaming back. First, we discovered there was no sign of the crew members. Only their equipment remained, scattered near their abandoned ship. But the worst was yet to come. Messages poured in from the other ships, each more horrifying than the last. Even Zoloff, a seasoned ex-commander of an elite combat team, pleaded with the council to order a retreat. Data flooded the command room like never before. On the holographic displays, we saw creatures unlike anything we'd ever encountered, some far larger than the beast that had devoured our researcher. What madness was this? Where had we ended up? One by one, we began losing connection to the deployed ships with alarming speed. Some were attacked by massive airborne predators. Others, venturing into the waters, transmitted footage of leviathans with rows upon rows of teeth capable of swallowing entire vessels whole. Most disturbingly, the majority of our forces fell swiftly and seemingly effortlessly to what we concluded must be the intelligent species of this world. These beings stood bipedally and towered over us, their height rivaling that of our average buildings. It was then that the Supreme Leader interrupted the Council mid-speech to issue an immediate evacuation order. We fled this nightmare world behind us, vowing never to return.